seriously, he's a great father, a wonderful provider. Twan, one of the questions that I asked Courtney earlier, and I really want to ask you, because I want you to teach these men, you've already taught me. What are 5 things that every man needs to know about her? Just 5 things.
They need to know what they like to do. They need to know their attitudes. They need to be patient, and you got to have your tune-out button to deal with some of them. Because women are emotional, so they gonna rant and rave. But if you meet them and do the same thing, then it's gonna be all bad.
Okay, so that's
Did I lose?
Give me, yeah, we don't see you no more. Give me one more, bro.
Hold on. Let me get back on it.
Give me one more
There
that you need to know.
I mean, you need to know what makes them tick. You got to know what makes them tick. And you got to know what they like, what they dislike, what makes them tick. You got to be patient. You know what I'm saying? And you got to have your mute button too, so you can deal with them.
I need you to do me a favor. Unfortunately, there's a lot of women out here that don't have a relationship like I have with you. So they ain't got nobody to put them up on no kind of game. Now, it's not that. That's not what I'm going to ask you to say. I'm not asking you to say that. What game can you give every woman out here who don't have a big brother to have her back?
They need to listen to some man at some point and not take everything so personal. Because some women, like, they'll ask you, well, what's wrong with me? And if you ain't, like, in a relationship with them or nothing like that, you can honestly tell them, like, look, I think you need to do blah, 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 blah. A lot of them will take it personal. Also, what you saying, I don't do. Like, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying you need to listen to a male standpoint of view, because just like I just said, we have to know what makes them tick. We have to know what makes them do this. They have to know the same thing about us. So once they know, you know, sometimes men just like, a lot of girls think that when he just go out, that he just going out to just be looking at girls. But a lot of times dudes may just want to go out and go to the gym or just, you know what I'm saying, just go with the homies and just chill. And it ain't really got nothing to do with, like, it might not be no girls there. I like my vice, I like to play dominoes. I like to play poker. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't paying attention to no girls, you know what I'm saying? But I go. But that's a woo-saw for us. I go to the gym, but like you could meet a girl, like, let's just say, for example, you play basketball. I play basketball. And this is before my wife. So I play basketball. You meet a girl. They like, oh, damn, you work out. You always in the gym, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Then as soon as they get with you, now, oh, you going to the gym again? Oh, you want to play basketball again? Oh, you want to do that again? And it's like, well, when you start liking the dude I was, my body was cool. Now I done gained 27 pounds because I can't go to the gym. Now you cussing me out because I ain't good on the court no more. Because I'm not playing the same that I was. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of women try to compete with fun stuff that you do, and it's really just stuff that you want to do. It's similar to like a woman just saying, I want to go get my nails done. I want to get my hair done. Y'all be in the shop for 9 hours. That's the work shift. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the bathroom for 10 minutes, cut my hair, and I'm ready to ride. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real talk.
That is real good.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes they just got to listen to certain stuff that, and a lot of, and it's crazy because most men are real simple. Just like women say, we're really simple, just be consistent. But a lot of men are really, really simple. Too simple. Yeah, we just want our free time, and then we want our compassionate time. That's usually it for us. For me. For most of us.
That is hilarious. So, Twan, I seen you on Lifetime lately. What's going on with you in these Lifetime movies? How was the experience doing the Christmas movie? And it was like a reuniting of you and Hillary.
Hillary's my other sister. You know that. I love that girl to death. She, we grew up together, damn, like us. We grew up together.
Yeah.
But Hillary has a little niche. She likes to do Christmas movies. That's her fun thing. And she basically just calls us like, hey, bro, I got you. I need you. She wants to work with people who she likes to work with.
Awesome.
So She said if we could play 97 roles, she'd rather do the 97 roles with us. So if she got something going on, she'll call you and just say, I got this going on, I got that going on, and that be that.
That means the relationship is good. Go ahead, Court.
When you say Hillary, because I'm who is Hillary? Hillary who?
Hillary Burton from she did One Tree Hill with me. She was on a whole lot of stuff, but she was a MTV VJ back in the day. That's how she got started. Then she did One Tree Hill. She branched out. I think she did what was the name of the show with Damon Wayans? Lethal Weapon. She just got married to Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
There you go.
Plays Negan on The Walking Dead.
Yes, congratulations on. I know she might listen. Congratulations on your wedding. You were a beautiful bride. I got a sneak peek from Brother.
Yeah, she looked. They had such a fun wedding. They got tattoos, and they had a tattoo artist there, 2 tattoo artists. She's like, we're just gonna get drunk and just have tattoos, and we got a kick-ass band, and it was just hers. It was just so chill. It was like, it was like a really one of the coolest weddings I ever been to.
Oh, that is so awesome. What was you gonna say, Court?
Well, I mean, like I asked Cherry earlier, because like I said, one of my favorite parts that you did was with Sam Jackson, Coach Carter. So then, and I was like, damn, this is the same dude that played basketball, high school student in the 90s. And 10 years later, you played high school student again, and it was believable. So like how do you? I mean, I know you guys are actors, but okay, what were you thinking like when they said, hey, we want you to play high school kid again?
I didn't mind. You know what I'm saying? It was basketball, and black don't crack, so we don't look that old right away. And then I never been a drug user, so a lot of my friends I never drank, smoked, or did nothing like that. When my friends was 15, they was drinking beer and Hennessy, and I wasn't drinking nothing. I was drinking grapefruit juice and cranberry juice and going to the gym. So my youthfulness stayed with me a lot longer than theirs did. You know what I'm saying? They look way older than me. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, why not? It's just crazy because sometimes my daughters will go, Dad, you're old, and I said no, I've been playing 17 for 17 years.
Yeah.
So
yeah. That's dope.
So
and what was it like? What was it like working with Sam Jackson though? In that movie, man. That's such a classic movie, man. That's one of the best movies ever. Coach Carter. What was it like being on that set and working with him and all the rest of the guys too?
You know what? I've worked with a few superstars before, but of all superstars, he is a different breed. And what I mean by, I'll give you an example. One time we was on set, and it was like maybe the second week when we was on set, third week maybe, because we had started filming the basketball scene. So we had like working with like 400 or 500 extras every day. And we was gonna be working with these extras for like a month and a half, you know what I'm saying? He used to always knock on our trailer door and get us to come to lunch. Like, come on, man, let's go. It's lunchtime. So we'd be like, all right, cool. So you know how when you have like cattle calls like that, the extras are separated from the cast and the crew.
Yeah.
And they had this like yellow tape up, like, the police yellow tape, like the do not cross, whatever.
Right.
And so one day Sam walked and he was like, the hell? What is all this? We walked, I'll never forget it. It's like yesterday. We walked in and he was like, did somebody get shot? Why they got this police line, this yellow tape up here? So he snatched the yellow tape down, and one of the dudes that ran the set was like, hold on, what's going on? He was like, man, he said, oh, y'all trying to separate? He said, man, listen, we all working together every day. So we all should be able to eat together every day. Yeah. And he walked over to their train. He's like, why they don't have no ice, man? It's hot as hell outside. We got ice over here. The extras don't got no ice. They gonna make this movie just like we gonna make this movie. Everybody should be able to sit in all these lines. Damn. We are all equal here. He made a grand stand. I'll never forget that. And that was the coolest thing I've ever seen like a superstar do, because most superstars I work with, they kind of standoffish. You go, they in their zone, and that's cool that they're in their zone because that's what they do.
Yeah.
But Sam is such a people person. It's crazy. It's like he treats the executive producer like he treats the extras. So from the bottom Everybody everybody is the same. It's no like I'm over here and you're over there. It's not like that with him. Like he's the coolest dude, like, and the most humble dude that I've ever worked with.
How many MFers did he use? How many MFers and dams did he use when he said that?
Oh, about 10 to 20 at least. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's his lingo. That's his lingo.
Bro, I know that you called me and you were on your way to audition and you called me back and said, yo, they called me before I got home. You booked it. Can you tell us about it?
Well, for Coach Carter?
No, the new job. You went on an audition not too long ago.
That was Lucifer. Yeah, I went in for Lucifer. But I booked 3 out of the last 4 that I went on. So I did Lucifer.
What's coming up?
I did NCIS, the NCIS LA with LL Cool J.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did that, and the Rookie. I did all of those.
You stay booking. Okay, so give us a little hint. See, a lot of people don't know. Statistically, you get 1 job out of 100 auditions. Mr. Antwon Tanner, he get probably 4 out of 5. What do you think, Twan, is different from you than the rest of the actors that are going in? How do they?
A lot of actors don't know what to do in the room. That's just simple. They don't know what to do. They're not prepared. See, the thing is, I can honestly say I only had wanted to do movies before, but once I started doing a TV show and I was doing a series, and you get married to that character, when you do single camera, it's different because you have to be prepared every day. Mm-hmm. So, and you have to be camera ready because they can switch it up at any given time, and you got to be ready to go. So it helps you keeps you on your toes. So the audition process is nothing for me because it's just like being on set. A lot of people, when they go to auditions, they're stressed out because they have to book this job else they can't pay their light bill. They don't have another hustle. They don't have another hustle to where their lifestyle can still maintain even if they don't book. So they have to, they have to force themselves to take bullshit jobs just to maintain, but at the same time, they don't realize that they're watering themselves down. But most of them, they just don't know what to do when they go in the room. When they go in the room, and they just, how you doing? They having a whole lot of conversation about nothing, talking to the casting directors and all, instead of just going in the room, how you doing, reading their part, thank you very much, and getting up out of there. But being prepared at the same time. And I think, for me, I always prepare my material different. So if I pick up this script and I look at it, everybody normally has the same perspective on what they think it should be. So I say, okay, cool. That's what I think everybody should think it should be. But me, I'm going to go with the total opposite. I'm going to do something that's like, I'm a devil's advocate, and I'm going to do it totally different. And that's what I'm going to go in there and do first. So while everybody else is doing it this same way when they come in there, I'm going to do it totally different. And then they're going to say, oh, so now what happens is the casting director say, I like that, but can you give me one like this? Then you could go back and give them one like that, so now it shows that you have range. Because that's what'll happen to you on set. You see what I'm saying? So you have a couple different ways it's tomato. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I could say, man, get the hell out of here. I could say, man, get the hell out of here. Same words, different meaning. You see what I'm saying? So it just, you have to give the character shades, and if you don't give it the shades, then everything changes.
They want to know that you're doing it.
Yeah, they want to know if you could do it. That's basically, and I just tell everybody, I'm not doing, for example, okay, I went in for Never Die Alone for the DMX movie. And Blue, when you read the book, he was real hype, like real high energy, just like, hey man, don't talk to me like that, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, cool. So when I got to the audition, I heard everybody going in there, hey, everybody was rah, 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 rah. When I went in there, I did the same words, but I was quiet. Mine was I stared at him. I never blinked. I did everything real quiet. It was no yelling. It was like, you can't talk to me like that. You understand what I'm saying? So it got to be where it was like more mysterious. All that yelling is a defense mechanism. You basically saying, please, I'm scared, don't touch me. But it's a quiet dude that's more scary because he's unpredictable.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what he's gonna do. He's way more scarier. So I was the quiet one. So it kind of threw X off the way because I stepped to him different and I was quiet when I talked to him. But he understood exactly what I was saying, but I threw him off to where he forgot his lines. Oh. And he was like, hey, can we start again? Damn, this kind of fucked me up. I was like, no, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? So I did it like that. But that made them remember me in that audition from anybody else because I didn't do it the same as everybody else did. I gave them a totally different choice. They already been seeing the yelling all day. But they haven't seen this. Now, if they want me to yell when we get to set and it don't work, then I can give them that too. But I got range. Everybody else is coming in as a yeller. And I'm not. You see what I'm saying? So that's what, that'd be my outlook. I'm going to read it like this, but I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to do that if they need me to do that. If not, I'm going to stick to my choice, and I'm going to go with my instinct. And 9 times out of 10, I'll book it.
Damn.
I got to introduce y'all a little bit better. Courtney, my brother Twan is from the Wild Wild Hundreds.
Southside Chicago?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, damn.
I'm off 102nd and State, between State and Michigan.
Damn.
Courtney's from Chicago.
Right off Detroit.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. My bad. I didn't know that, but it makes sense though the way you hoop. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm from the West Side Chicago.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You good? I went to King.
Oh, okay. Okay. Damn.
Yeah, I went to King. I played with Marcus and Johnny Selvey and Ahmad Sharif and Jamie Brandon and all of them.
Wow. And how long you been out in LA then?
I've been out here since 92.
Oh, okay.
But I went to King 89, 90, 90, 91. And I moved out here in 91.
So did you go to acting school or anything, or did you just go out there and just audition?
I went to Joliet, Stateville, LCJ, the Hundreds, acting school right there. You got it.
What my brother does not let the world know is he's a mathematician. No, like, seriously.
Yeah. Wait, I'm sorry, Cherry. I'm still fucked up over Joliet and Stateville.
I went to this place. That's where I learned how to act. Art imitates life. Cherry,
you know what Stateville is, right?
I do. I'm trying to ignore it. So my brother is a mathematician. That's what a lot of people don't know. Like, not only is he a phenomenal actor, he's one of the best men I've ever met in my life. But the boy in numbers is like no other. So we know who's going to be tutoring my daughter in a couple of years.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, that was my major. My major was math. My minor was engineering.
Damn.
Well, you're a really smart man, y'all.
Damn.
Can I ask you, Twan, a question that Courtney asked me earlier? Because I actually was talking about you already. Courtney asked, is it important for a man to open a woman's door? And I said, yeah. He said, what about...
No, car door.
And he said, what about if she's driving? And I said, you know what? I have modeled the people that I date after my brothers. Like, my brothers have given me rules. There's been times when me and you, Twan, will leave the club and I'm driving, but you still open my car door and put me in and then go around and get in the car.
Yeah, I do it. I mean, I don't know. I got daughters, so I teach them to demand it. So I do it anyway. So I guess it's just in me. I just do it anyway. But I grew up with all women. I didn't grow up with a man in the household. So we had to do it. You know what I'm saying? We had to open up the car doors. When they pulled up with the groceries, we had to go get the bags out of the car and bring them in the house. We had to separate the food and wash the meat and separate it and put it in the deep freezer. And you know what I'm saying? So that was just normal. We had to clean greens on Sunday and pick peas and beans and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up doing all of that. So
yeah, so did I.
You know, I had to clean walls. We had to do baseboards every Saturday. Yeah, we had to do that. That was every Saturday before you went outside.
Juan set the standard for me, and one of the reasons probably why I had such a bad dating history, because I would compare, and I'd be like, "Oh, My brother don't let me drive around in a dirty car. You know what I'm saying? I pull up, you buy your car dirty, fool. This don't make no sense. Go in the house. And then before I know it, he either took my car and got it clean or he out there washing it. He's a man. He's the one you always hear me say, the 3 Ps. He taught me to provide, profess, and protect.
Dope.
Yep.
Yeah, see, I learned that from Steve Harvey. But
come on, dude. Don't model nothing after Steve Harvey. I'm trying to be how many marriages he had.
I learned mine from women. from my granny, my mom, and my auntie. That was it. So that was it. It wasn't no man. And you want to hear something crazy? I was raised by women. So I never really had girlfriends like that in high school or nothing like that. I went to 12 proms.
Damn.
I just had girls. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was like from all the men that I was raised with, they all told us to lie. You got to lie to them. And then once you hit, then, you know what I'm saying, let them know later.
Yeah, see, that's what they told me.
Yeah, all the men said that. All the women, they was like, don't lie. Always give a woman her choice. The more brutally honest you are, the better off you'll be. So she said, because a woman gonna give you some pussy because she want to, not because you want her to. My granny said that. I was 10 years old. I'll never forget that.
Damn, your granny said that?
I didn't understand I didn't know what it meant until I was older. You know, my granny from the hundreds. I mean, she a OG queen, El Rookie. You know what I'm saying? So my granny was a gangster. You know what I'm saying? For real. So
yeah.
She used to say that, and she said, you know what? That's what's gonna happen. She said, it don't matter if you got 20 wives. If she wants you, she gonna give you her time, but you have to give her her choice.
Right.
She said, do not take a woman's choice away. She said, because what'll happen is, she said, like she said, for example, if you messing with a girl and she know you got a girl, and you could be whining down to her, y'all could be having sex in the girl car, everything. If you get caught up, that girl is gonna lie for you. She gonna say, damn, you know what? I already knew what it was coming in, so this is, you know, how I'm gonna keep it. She said, but if you lie to her, I don't got no girl. Then you get caught up, she gonna tell all your business because you sold her a representative. So she said, don't never do that. She told me this when I was 10 years old. I'll never forget that conversation. So in high school, and she also said, never give a woman an aha moment. Don't never give them an aha moment. And what she meant by that was, I was in high school one time, and I was messing with this girl. And she was like, oh, I heard you mess with this girl named Shaquan, and she go to such school. And I was like, yeah, how you know her? I've been messing with her for a cool minute. Her face looked like, oh, because she didn't have an aha, I caught you. Like, yeah, I've been messing with her. What's up? And my granny said, because at that point, all she's going to do is try to compete with the other girl at that point so you can have your cake and eat it too because you gave her a choice. She know the drill. And I said, damn. It wasn't until I actually tried it that I thought it would work. But when I tried it, so at that point, I never had girlfriends in high school. I just had girls. But I would do stuff like get off the phone and be like, hey, let me call you back. This is such and such a hit me up. Let me holler at her real quick. I'll hit you back later, though. That'd be it. But my phone would keep ringing. Like, she's going to get off the phone with me to talk to her. I'm about to come over and da-da-da-da-da. You know, it was a competition right away. I was like, damn, Granny was right. But
now you see, Courtney, why I act the way I act and why I told Courtney earlier, I said, respect is bigger than love. Respect me, don't love me. Tell me the truth. And Courtney, we were talking about something about being faithful. Courtney said to me, when I was in my 20s, if I was dating some actor or rapper dude, did I expect for him to be faithful? And I said, yeah, if he told me he was going to be, if he would have just been honest, we were actually talking about Tony.
Oh, okay.
I know Tony. He know that's my favorite. Just be honest and give me the choice. If you would have gave me the choice. I like
Tony.
I love Tony. I talked to Tony earlier. At the college. Yeah. But just tell me the truth. And that's who I learned it from right here, Courtney. Everything I learned about men, honestly, came from Antwon, which is a little scary. But it's true.
Oh yeah, I don't lie to women at all. I promise you, I done been with my sister and them plenty of times. Girl be like, "How you doing? You got a girl? I'm married, boo." Oh, yeah. That's it. Like they know her name is Tiffany Tanner. Blah, 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 blah. Like I put it out there. Like I'm not about to. You'll never replace her. You'll never do none of this. So don't even think about it. I'm good. I'm straight.
Yeah, they be
That's
like,
it. Like
he be like, I'm with my sister.
that's it.
How long you been married, bro?
We've been married since 2005, so 14 years, but we've been together since 98, so 21.
I say forever.
Yeah, but I go to the strip club with mine and everything. I get cussed out for being late because I ain't dressed and she ready to go. Like so, I can hang out with mine. A lot of niggas can't hang out with theirs. I'll be like, nah, what time we rolling?
No. Hey, so what kind of experience that was? That is going to a strip club with your girl.
Mine ain't approved. It was her idea, so it was like, cool, let's roll.
Let me tell you something.
You know
the only person in this world when I was younger who could ever hook me up with somebody is Tiffany. Tiffany is fun.
Yeah.
I love me some Yeah,
yeah.
100. And her mom is bad too. I got, I always got to shout out Tiff's mom. Tiff's mom is bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, her mom fine.
I mean, the first time, I'm ignorant. I walked in the bowling alley one night, right? And I didn't know it was Tiff's mom. I turned around, I said, God damn, who's that? Sherry, that's my mama.
Wow.
Yeah, mom's bad. But
Yeah,
you know, my dad always said you got to look at the mama because you going to look like your mama. That's what he always said. And, you know, we all messed up. You know, your first baby mama, she was cute, nice dude. You ain't really meet her mom. Then you met, like, she ain't going to look like that. Then she ended up looking just like that. Now you got to explain her. But back in the day, she was bad, Joe. You know what I'm saying? So when I found her, I seen her picture of her mom. When I first walked in her house, I was like, I said, them your parents? She's like, yeah, that's my mom and my dad. I was like, oh, run it. Yeah.
Keep her.
Like that.
Yeah, so I got to shout out Tiff. You know, what's up, Tiff? But what's up, Tiff's mom? That's my goal. When I get older, I'm going to be like, Tiff, mom is a beast. But anyway.
Right.
Hey, you was talking earlier about how you book your when you get booked and everything. And like I said, I still got like the line, one of your lines. You said, "Let us go, coach. We got shit to do." Like, was that like an ad lib?
You know what? Most of Coach Carter was a lot of ad libs because the care. You know, the thing is, a lot of people can't write that. Like me, I was that kid. I was that kid on the basketball team that was the jokester, and you know what I'm saying. Like, and you got to say, okay, it was one scene. Remember, we was at the pool. And and I was like, and the girl was like, you gonna get in? Now, my character, the line was, when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
Yeah.
And I was like, nigga, we on academic probation because this nigga got a 1.59 GPA. That ain't no shit that he would normally say. He ain't that, you know what I'm saying? He ain't that smart. Like, so I said, man, can I get my own take? And he was like, go ahead, man. So they was like, Antwon wants his take. So they rolled the camera, and we did the scene again, and the girls was like, you getting in? I was like, oh, yeah, we in there like booty here. You know what I'm saying? And they remember that shit to this day. And he just started laughing, but all of the shit that I made on my take, I did what they wanted me to do, but I also said, can I have one? Just to give him a variety, so give him a choice to choose for something. And when he saw it, he was just like, when you go watch the movie, they kept all of the stuff that I did. I was like, okay, I kind of thought so. Because I bought my own character. I brought my own character to the whole thing,
and that was a real that really happened. That school really that situation with that school really happened. That's in California.
I know the real worm. I'm still cool with him. Yeah, he live up in Sacramento. His daughter's really, really good. Like she's like one of the top players on the West Coast.
Wait a minute. Stop right there. You know the real worm. That's crazy. Yeah, so like.
We got to meet all the real characters. Chop it up with him. I got to be around him to see how he was. And then I was like, oh, yeah, this was this dude. Yeah, this was him. This is how he would have got out because I hung around him. so I could bring that character to the screen. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I know all the kids, and they still play. A lot of them still play, and so most of them coach now and stuff like that. But they got kids that play. But they were really good though. These kids was really good.
Yeah.
They all got Division I scholarships. Every single one of them on that team got Division I scholarships.
Man, sorry, Cherry. That's my movie, man. I love that movie. I love that movie, man.
That is okay. I love it. I mean, for me, it's funny because I was in Wilmington with my brother at one point, and we were filming this little project, and he was gone, actually. He left to go film something else, and women kept seeing me go, like, into his place. And they were like, oh, you Skills sister. I was like, I don't know what Skills. And then, like, the third one said it, and I said, Antwon? Yes, I'm Antwon's sister. How are you? And he said, hey, dumbass, Skills was my name on One Tree Hill. He plays these characters, and people embody them.
For real.
Everybody in Wilmington, they don't even call him Antwon. Like, my brother is a star. Not just in Wilmington, but everywhere. But, like, I was in Wilmington downtown. My brother was gone. I was trying to hang out. I walk into the club. I'm going to pay. Now, you Skills sister. You good?
Damn.
Who is this Skills nigga?
That's cool.
Yeah, that was it.
That was my introduction to, like, you know, I'm a nerd. I don't watch TV. I know my brother. I know he's on these shows. I did watch Sunset Park because it was the first, you know. But after that, like, we watched. My mama watched everything, but I'm the worst. I don't really watch stuff. But it's hilarious because you be out and I be hearing these weird names and I be like, I think they're talking about you, bro. And girls,
because like Cherry always tell me when she was, you know, when she's out and about, people want to talk to her about Urkel and stuff like that. So do people actually just walk up to you and just say stuff to you, like the Wood line? Do they walk up to you and try to do shit to you like you, that guy from the movies and stuff like that? Or
yes,
all the time. But you know, it's crazy because I don't just have a lot of black fans because I don't do a lot of black stuff. I mean, I've done some classic black stuff, but I do a lot of white stuff too. You know what I'm saying? So it just all depends on the fan. You know what I'm saying? Because the black people, they come up and they quote black movies and black movie lines. But the white folks, they don't, you know, they call you by your character name. The white folks call you by your real name. You know, they know who you are. They do the research. They go on the internet. They see who you are. They follow you. Antwon, oh my God, so and so. They don't call me, you know, a lot of them don't call me Skills. They call me Antwon.
Yeah. They know him.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I don't know if you knew me, but I'm the one that wrote you this on Twitter. And I'm just like, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how they get out. It's a whole different approach. You know, but some people, they come up to you and they cry because they were like, you were such an inspiration for me in One Tree Hill, and I just felt you because you got to think our fan base was kids.
Yeah.
That's going through the actual high school stuff that they went through, all the peer pressure and this. And we did the school shooting before school shootings. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we did all of that. Like, you know, this kid went through this, and a lot of those kids related to all of that. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, man, like y'all really helped me get through because I was depressed and then I was going through this and then I saw you and I was just like, oh my God, I can overcome. Like, they really believed the character. Yeah. And now the show hasn't been on the air for, almost 7 years. It's actually 7 years. The show hasn't been on the air in 7 years. And I still get fans 10 years old. I had a fan in France. She's 8 years old. She cried when she seen me. I was like, you weren't even born when the show was on.
Wow.
But she watches the show because of Hulu and Netflix, and you know what I'm saying? Like, we get a different cult following every year. So the fan base just grows and grows and grows. Every single year it grows. The conventions that we do, they sell out. It's crazy.
Y'all live on forever.
I almost did do a Tree Hill night. Remember that thing we did, Cherry, the One Tree Hill night, a night at Tree Hill?
Amazing.
And I was like, man, I'm in Miami. I didn't know it was that huge. Because I was just like, man, I ain't coming home for that. I'm in Miami. I might go out tonight. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to make it. So I ended up making the early flight. I got back to Wilmington, and I did not realize how that they had sold that arena out in like 7 minutes.
arena,
Damn.
like huge arena.
Damn.
Like I got lost in the midst of the fans trying to get to him. At one point, he had to grab my hand and be like, "Come on!" It was amazing. I felt like I was with the Beatles.
Wow.
For real.
Wow.
I was past the One Tree Hill, and it was like being with the Beatles.
Wow.
I'm not going to keep you. I know you're running errands. Thank you so much for your time. Please tell your fans that don't know how they can get in contact with you.
They can follow me on my Instagram at Antwon Tanner 2214. And I think that's it.
What else do you want them to know about
you? I got a lot of. We looking to start shooting our own project starting in. My target is June, July.
Absolutely. What people don't know, Antwon is one of the best directors I've ever had the opportunity to work for.
Cool.
He's also a writer and a producer, but I am looking forward, Twan, to watching you direct some more projects.
I can't wait. We about to get it.
Like, I thought he was just going to look at me like, for real? Because that was kind of putting him on the spot.
Nah, I'm with it. Once you showed me what to do, then I got the bug. So I was like, oh, I could do this. I didn't have the confidence at first, but now I have it. I'm like, okay, I could do that.
I don't know why you didn't have the confidence. You got in there and killed it. Seriously.
Yeah, well, it's about to go down from here on out.
I'm excited.
But thanks for having me on, sis. I'm about to get out of here. I'm running my company, and I got people waiting on me. They've been blowing me up.
My bad.